What you saying now? What you saying now? All the young people driving down the street in their Jeeps, I want you to pump this up real loud so the neighbor can hear you. So it can be one time for your holy mind. Here we go. I want to know if I can get all the young people everywhere, from the East Coast to the West Coast. I lift your hands in the air and praise them like you just don't care. Can I get you in LA and Miami too? New York City and Dallas, Texas too. Come on and lift those hands and praise him. I feel a Holy Ghost thing happening. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Come on, up. Never, 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 never gonna let you down, Jesus.
And yo, sounds like a party. Should've known it was Kirk and God's pride. So wave your hands like you don't care. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Yeah, right. You know we keep it tight. You're the only one that makes me dance all night. That's right. And it's your joy that's got me lifted. My life is in your hands, and so I guess you got me twisted.
Yeah, I really love you, really love you. Can I take it in? Ready? What's this?
Hello, and welcome to Monday Night Raw, Real, Uncut. We're back.
We're back.
It is the Sunday edition. The summer. The summer edition. Y'all stop laughing. The summer edition of Raw, Real, and Uncut. Hello to all.
Hello,
I
family.
see you. Y'all see you. Come on in, family.
Come on
Hello. I see you, Patricia Green Jackson.
Come on in.
Capricia Mills.
Hello,
Taylor Ware. Hey,
hello,
daughter.
hello.
Yes, Christine Beatrice. Hello, Patrice
family.
Williams. Hello, Tanisha McNeil. Everybody, come on, tag 5 more people.
Yes.
Everybody,
Tag,
rather-
share and tag.
Share and tag.
Yes.
That's it. Whether you're married, single, divorced, or confused, Monday Night Raw is for you.
Yes.
And I've been missing y'all.
Yes, we have. We have.
and as according to what we're seeing from many of the emails and messages, y'all have been missing us too.
Yes.
So we are back. Y'all come on in and tag. Come on, I'm gonna give you some time. Tag some more people. I see you. Mother Davenport. Yeah, look, Nene Todd, you are engaged watching Monday Night Raw now.
Yes.
I love it. Carol, hello.
Come on
I
in.
see you. Wow. I just got a text. Trail is watching.
Oh, wow. Come on in.
Hello, Fonda. Hey, Fonda, bless y'all. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. Tonight is going to be good,
Yes.
as always.
Yes.
And it is good to be here on tonight. Yes, indeed. Hello, Zerona. Hello, Jeremy Gervin. Shout out to the men that are on. Wallace Williams,
Come on
Michael
in.
Starling. I love it. Shout out to the men that are on. I see you. Yes, Lenny Washington.
Come
Hello.
on in, family.
Taylor. Yes, Kim Green. Hello. Zerona Hamilton. Tiffin in the house.
Tiffin.
I love it. Hello, family. Hello. Again, welcome to Monday Night Raw, Real, and Uncut.
Yes.
I tell you, it's been a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah, media team, how long has it been? Maybe since March? A few months, yeah. That we have been on with Monday Night Raw, Real, and Uncut. So it's good to be here tonight. So many people send us messages. Hey, give us one edition. Give us one Monday. And so we are here. And God is so good. We are so excited about what's happening in our lives. So much has happened since the last time we've been on. And if you're on for the first time, buckle your seatbelt. This is going to be probably the best part of your Monday evening. And I encourage you to go back, look through this page, the Real Church Albany, Georgia page, and find the other editions of Monday Night Raw that we've been doing for the past couple of years. I'm sure that it will bless your life. But so much has gone on since our last Raw. Great things. We graduated from Beulah Heights University. Come on, team. I hope we don't have no haters in the room, baby. Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all yell was sounded a little muted. It was a little low. Let's amp it up a little bit. Let's try that again. We graduated from Beulah Heights University. All right. That's a little better. And so that was special for us because we graduated the same day. Me receiving my master's in divinity, and then you receive your bachelor's in religious studies. So you have your second bachelor's. And so now you are currently in school. And so many people ask, hey, what's going on? Well, you got to remember that we are also pastors of a great church, shameless plug, the Real Church here in the Good Life City. We are parents of a blended family. And so all of the great things that happens with parenting gifted children, these PKs, with parenting, and then we're building ourselves individually. Of course, like I mentioned, school and all of the other things that we're working on, and some things that we can't share just yet. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a blessing to the world. And so we're grinding. We're grinding.
We are grinding.
So like Lady P said, she is in school still. Now she's working on her master's of divinity.
Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
I'm school. School. I'm telling you. Listen. And I'm working on my doctorate in ministry. So it don't stop. We are forever learning.
Yes, we are.
And so, and then in the middle of doing all of that, being intentional about kicking it with each other.
Yes, making that time.
And that's important.
It is.
That's important. That's one of our main things. And so it's important to know when you need to give a particular thing up. This is good teaching already. It's good to know when you need to pause with something. And it may be good.
Yeah.
But it's good to know when you need to pause with something so that you can balance all of the things that in your life that you need to balance, that you can prioritize. That's important in marriage, going to school, and whatever you're doing, being able to prioritize so that you're giving the necessary energy to all of the things that are important in your life or for that season of your life. So there are times, even in our marriage, where we know, of course, we are important to each other, but we may have to move differently depending upon what's going on. For example, I hope some of my professors are watching. You know, there's some things we had to do differently together because you were finishing papers, I'm finishing papers. We're preparing to go and travel and do some ministry. And so we was not able to give each other necessarily the time that we wanted to, but we understood the cause. We had to prioritize. We needed to finish this because we have plans. I've been making plans. Oh, you know, y'all haters? The haters in the room. Okay, so because we know, I need some new media people. I think. Because we know what we are doing, we know what we are building, and that's what marriage is about. That's what family is about, building. And you want to constantly be in position where you're building, where you're getting better. When we're celebrating 50 years together, if God allows you to live that long, when we're celebrating, if the Lord allows you to live long enough that we can celebrate 50 years of marriage together, I want to constantly be in a position where we are building, because in building we don't have time for things to get stale, especially when you are building together. When you are building together, you don't never want to be in a situation where one spouse is building and the other is remaining in the same place. The other is stagnant. That's how a lot of times you hear people talking about growing apart or becoming emotionally disconnected. You want to be in a relationship in where you're building together. You may not be building the same thing, but you both going to the same place, the same end result at the end of the day. And so in building together, you've got to know how to prioritize what's important for you in this season. So our number one, of course, marriage, but then our immediate family, our babies, and then also what we do as pastors. And so therefore, because we're always empowering marriages, even beyond Monday Night Raw, this is the fun part for us. But we're always speaking in the couples' lives, and we're often traveling, doing marriage seminars and workshops and so on and so forth. Sometimes we just have to prioritize, and sometimes it calls for us to regroup and to know what we need to be doing in every given season. You know, when we come together, this whole piece be a lesson from the beginning to the end. But it's important, and this is for a couple, because I believe in the laughter, in the fun, and everything that we will share with you. I believe that it's always for someone who is listening. No matter what you are building, when it comes to your marriage, you want to make sure that you're building together. You may not be building the same thing, but you both have a clear understanding of where you're going. We were just in Minnesota on last week doing ministry, and when we got on that plane, we understood clearly that we were going to Atlanta.
Yes.
Now, we had the clear understanding of where we were landing, and so couples, I want to encourage you to constantly communicate, constantly talk about where you're going. Where you're going, and then what are you doing together and individually to get to that place? Because you don't want to get to point Z and your spouse is at X.
Yeah.
Because you all didn't have a clear understanding of, here it is, what the vision is, what the plan is.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, when my wife and I, when we talk, and I always say, we're not the cream of the crop when it comes to marriage. This is why we are always candid and real about the hell she's taken me through. All of the storms and the rain and the pain.
There's no need.
But I made it. Glory to God.
No need for me to even respond.
But this is why we're always candid and talking about our failures.
Yeah.
Because we're those kind of leaders. I never want people to see us and even see how God may use us or the good things that we do and feel like we're on the clouds. No, life slapped the heck out of us sometimes as well. Life knocked, and this is the real deal. And I always tell people, if you need a perfect preacher, I ain't the one for you. Yeah. There's some times that life will throw you one, and life has thrown us things, and we've had to learn how to regroup, bounce back, fuss and get past things and forgive, and a lot of these principles that we share with you, these are things that we learn through trial and error, because often we have heard us both be in church, pray your way out. Yeah. Pray your way out. Pray your way out. And so as I got older, my question was, what do you do when you're praying and things are not changing? Some things is not a matter of spirituality, but it's a matter of practicality. Yes. Man, yes. That was good. Yes. Some things are not a matter of spirituality. It's a matter of practicality. So you can't over spiritualize that you need to give your husband some. Well, you can't over spiritualize that you're not nasty enough for him. Or maybe nasty enough for her. Now, come on, y'all. We talking real. Yeah. If y'all be connected, we always say put the children to bed early, because this is a real forum. Yeah. I mean, you can't over spiritualize that. There are times that I need you to, and there are times that I don't need you to say that. I just need you to drop it. I'm just saying. Amen. Anybody know what I'm talking about? So you got to know when to be spiritual, but then you also have to know when to be practical. Yeah. When you need to do those practical things in order to make your marriage happy and survive. Yeah, I just want to go back. You said something when you were talking about prioritizing, right? They laughed. Did they laugh because I said drop it? Yes, I mean, drop it. Y'all think that bitch be worshiping all the time? Here I am to worship. Here you go. No. Y'all think oh, hallelujah, glory to you. Yeah, okay. No, I just need you to do what you did for me last night. Praise God. That's why I ain't had no strength today. I called the office. I ain't coming to the office today. I ain't coming. I'm getting old. I can't take all this. Oh my God. I can't take all this. I can't. No. I'm like, baby, no. You said no? I'm done. I'm finished. Okay. I'm going to get on this live and show out. Somebody said I wasn't ready. Look, listen. Hey, okay. Yeah. Spirituality and practicality. I need you praying for me, Lynn, and you need a spiritual spouse. All the single people.
All the single people.
I need some. Listen. Let's try it again. All the single people. Oh my God.
Hold on.
I said all the single people.
All the single people.
I need a new media team. I need some media. Listen, they're hating. Of course, my daughter's on the media team. Y'all should see her face right now. She was the one that said, just move on. But all the single people, listen. Don't you marry nobody. Watch this, RC Nation. You know this. That's not spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
You need to marry somebody that's spiritual. And watch this, shameless plug. Very shameless. I am a gospel preacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so I believe that you should connect with someone that's on your level in every aspect of life. Not necessarily be on the same place, be in the same place, but be on your level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all missed that.
Good.
Not necessarily all the single people, not necessarily do you all have to be on the same in the same place,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to be on the same level.
Yeah.
And so therefore, for the single people, I told you raw is for everybody. You want to marry someone who is on your level when it comes to spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely need that wife.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would be turned off if I did not feel like you couldn't get a prayer through.
Wow.
That would be a turn off for me. I need a wife that knows how to pray.
Mm-hmm.
I need a wife that knows how to go before God for her husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I trip sometime at 3 o'clock in the morning and you in there.
Oh, you like it like that?
I'm like, can you go in there and cry out? Better yet, go in your car outside. go in your car. But I laugh about that. However, that's one of the things that I earnestly appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better tag somebody and tell them to jump on this.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one wrong. There's only one wrong. Tell them to jump on. But I need you. I need that part of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I also need that other part as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part in where you go to bed looking cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part where you be everything I need you to be in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part of all of those practical things, all of those natural things that I earnestly need from you.
Mm-hmm.
And these are things that's not talked about in Christian forums enough.
Yeah. So
it's
true.
not talked about in Christian forums. What do you do when you love God and you're seeking after God and you're crying out to God, but your spouse does not turn you on?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And so there has to be, again, the balance of those things.
Yeah.
So again, as I was saying to single people, I want you to go back to your point. You want to marry somebody who is on your level. Again, not necessarily in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
We were not in the same place
Mm-hmm.
when you and I got married.
Right.
We were not in the same place. However, we were on the same level.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
We were on the same, in other words, we had the same desire for God. We had the same desire for life.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm grateful, even though you married me and I didn't have a pot. Old people used to say, is piss a cuss word? Some people say it is, some people say it's not. Well, can I say piss? Well, we didn't have a pot I didn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of, but we were on the same level in terms of where we were going, our future together. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense, singles? So you want to marry somebody that's on that again, the same level when it comes to, number one, this is huge. Now, I always tell you, looks does matter, okay? But also you want them to have that spirituality too. What were you gonna say, baby?
Oh, you said so much. So I wanted to go back to when you were talking about prioritizing, and something that I thought about. What came to me when you were talking about it is a lot of times.
Mother Linda says, "Say pee." I don't say pee. I said piss. This is Raw, Real, and Uncut. All right, go ahead.
There is no perfect way or solution to prioritizing, but what we have to learn how to do is know when it's time to let something go. And you said that earlier, let something go and focus on something else. And a lot of times women, especially women, we can become stressed out trying to figure out what I need to do now, what happens now, what I need to do next, and we put too much in it, trying to focus on, okay, I've met his needs. Now I need to go see about the kids, and now I saw about the kids. Now I got to get myself ready for school, and now I did all that. Now I got to get ready for. We try to be perfect, but there's no perfect way.
Wow.
Of prioritizing, and I wanted to say that because we talk about that often. And instead of when we prioritize, it should make things easier. A lot of times we find ourselves more stressed because we're so busy trying to be that perfect prioritizer, if that's the word.
Wow.
And I just want to encourage somebody out there. The best way for you to know when it's time to handle a certain situation or maybe I need to see to the needs of my husband. You got to watch their behavior. You got to watch. You just have to listen for the clues, know the signs, know when you need to go talk to your child. Know when it's time for
slow that down. That's good, baby. Yeah. And a lot of people saying you're helping them. So talk about slow down and talk to them.
You know when I get excited, I start talking fast.
And you know what?
Ah!
Okay, all right. I start getting confused. Wait a minute, what the heck we talking about? No. Okay, but you're doing good because a lot of people saying that you're helping them.
So y'all not gonna laugh at me. Stop, baby, stop.
You was feeling it, baby. I like it.
I know because
when you start feeling it,
because I've been there. Stop doing your eyes like this.
Okay, all right.
So I've been there stressed out because I'm trying to make sure I'm being perfect, and there's no perfect. You said the word, which is not perfect but better. You become better at balancing all the things that you have in your life.
So you say you'll never get perfect, you get better.
Yes, it's better.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, because
everybody say better. And I think sometimes we mess up looking for perfect.
Yeah.
And then we end up just throwing in the towel because you said something so important. You said in prioritizing, basically, don't get overwhelmed with everything you have to do. But
don't get overwhelmed trying to find peace. Don't get overwhelmed trying to make everybody in your circle happy.
Wow.
Yeah. Because if I'm trying to prioritize and I'm getting stressed out, trying to see to your needs, you ain't gonna want that because it ain't gonna be from my heart. I'm just doing it because I'm just trying to let me make sure he's straight. Okay, but I need to be involved in making sure you're straight. I gotta be emotionally connected to you.
Wow.
Making sure that I'm meeting your needs.
Because then you can do the right thing or what I may want, but I still won't receive it the same because I could feel you, your energy. And I know churchy people don't like that term, but it's real. I can feel your energy, your spirit. If that sounds more spiritual for some, I can feel that. So even though you did it, now I'm still not satisfied, and then you become frustrated because I didn't receive what you did earnestly, but you did it from the wrong place.
I don't need to give you a ritual. I need to give you a relationship.
My God.
I don't need to give you a ritual. I need to give you a relationship.
Say that again.
I don't need to give you a ritual. Ritual is something that you just do. It's automatic. It comes without feeling. It's just done because
I'm just supposed to do this. We just kiss because that's what we do. We just kiss because when we wake up in the morning, we just do it out of routine. Or I check it. I check on you at lunchtime just because that's what we do. Because I know if I don't call you, you're gonna feel some kind of way. Why didn't you call me? So it's ritual. Sex is ritual. It's just you know, I often talk about that. Can I say booty on live?
You say
Can
it.
well, I don't. Well, you know, I often talk about just turnover. I called it turnover booty, when we was doing our wedding Wednesday, but just turnover sex. It's just like, here it is. And a lot of times it's easy. And some men go through that as well we do things from the premise, well, this is what I'm just supposed to do. Now, and sometimes your marriage is off. Now, let me say this. I do believe that there are seasons that you need to perform. And when I say perform, I'm just not talking about sexually, but when it comes to whatever a husband should do, whatever a wife should do, whatever a husband should be, we need to do it regardless. However, that should not be the story, the narrative of your relationship. It should be
the norm.
Yes.
Yeah. It shouldn't be the norm. So when I'm dealing with you, and if I come to you extra sweet, you shouldn't be trying to figure out why I'm being extra
what's going on, right?
That's not my norm.
Wow. Being sweet should be your norm.
Yeah.
Being sweet should be my norm.
Yes.
So if you get close to your spouse and you're being gentle and loving, they should not automatically think, okay, he wants something. Yeah, he wants something. That should be commonplace.
It's commonplace. Yeah.
So if we're going out, you know, if I take you on a date, and that's one of the things I had to learn. Especially when my love language was, when I was younger, my love language was all about physical touch.
Yeah.
You know, I often say we were so broke we couldn't do nothing but have sex. You know, everything was just sex. What we gonna do tonight? Have sex? I couldn't take you out to eat. So I guess you had to do, right? So we had to it can't just be a routine. Our narrative, you doing what you need to do can't be based upon your spouse can't see it as now you want something from them. It needs to be commonplace. Now, again, will you be perfect at it? You're human, so that's not the case. But however, you should be getting better and better. That even if you have an off moment, you have so many on moments that the on moments outweigh the off moments. You want the on moments of your let me get spiritual. All of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't come. Y'all like how I did it? I didn't sound good. I sound like James. James. And I won't complain. Yeah, you want your own moments. This is good, y'all. And y'all, this is raw, real, and uncut. Thank you. I'm grateful for everybody that's on. This is unscripted. We just coming in real and raw. So I pray that this is helping somebody. You want your own moments to outweigh your off moments. Yep. You want your own moments to outweigh your off moments. You want your on seasons to outweigh your off seasons.
Yeah. And that's how you find so many people that are in relationships.
You know what, Nicole Walker? She said LMBO. What? L Bishop trying for those notes. Oh, that's what. Okay, lack of. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. LMBO.
You just let me say that out.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
All right.
But so that's how relationships, and not just married couples, mother and son, mother and daughter, come to the place where they are not emotionally connected.
Yes.
They don't have those emotional connections because they do stuff out of ritual. Let me tell you. So, for instance, with me, when school is in, I'm the one that take Rosa to school every morning. Anybody that knows Rosa?
1989. Let's rewind. I take her some mornings.
1989.
1989. the fast forward. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Rosa. Oh, gotcha. But no, did you say? Oh, okay. I got. All right, I'm with you. All right, I'm okay. I was saying. Okay, gotcha. All right.
But in this last year, that was my. I took it. Yeah, and you picked her up.
Right, but some mornings I took her too.
Okay, so.
All right, I just want to bring that out there. All right, but what you were saying?
Oh my God. The point I'm making is, so anybody that knows Rosa knows that she is extra to the core. And it got to the point where sometimes I'm like, Lord, this girl is stressing me out because she's just extra. She's not a bad child. She's just extra. But I had to learn how to, instead of just taking her to school out of ritual, okay, I know I need to take her to school. She got to get to school, so I need to take her to school. I started embracing those moments, having those conversations with her on the way to school. Yeah. Rosa, what's going on? We just having these laughing and talking and spending time together.
To really say, give my bishop some credit. Yeah, you hear her talking about. When I take Rosa to school, like when I take.
I've been doing my hair like that.
All right, but go ahead.
Building that emotional connection with my child instead of just making it a ritual.
Take moments.
Yes.
Everybody say take moments.
Take moments.
So because when moments are given to you, take it.
Yeah, that's good.
Because like you were saying, and I love that. And let me tell you this too, because we try when we see the other person do something, we try to make a note or to share with them. Because everybody, there's just some things you should do as a mom. There's some things I should do as a dad, as a husband, you as a wife. But it's still good to know that it's noticed. I don't care how much your spouse say, whatever, they want to be noticed. Yep. They want to be noticed.
Sure do.
And so I noticed, because you're not just a morning person because of your schedule, and I noticed you taking her to school. And the taking her to school out of duty alone. But then I noticed it shifted and you really began to embrace those moments with her in conversation. And so it's almost like a point of enjoying. And even the time of calling you all when we would do our prayer on the way to school, because that's our ritual. We pray and we have this joke that we do. I'm not going to tell everybody. Rosa and I have this joke that we do after prayer when it comes to, I tell y'all one day she let me, and we do this, it's like every day. We do it every day, but it's really time that we look forward to. And so there was a day that I went out and I ministered and I got home late and I slept, and when I woke up and it was 8:30, I called, like, why didn't y'all call me? Because I was even looking forward to being a part of y'all's moment. And so it was different than we just calling and it's time for prayer. It's like, okay, baby, you on speaker now. Like just calling and y'all are laughing and talking. It's just it brightens my day. So
and this makes sense. So that's when you're prioritizing to live in that moment. Live in that moment when you're prioritizing. So a lot of times we're prioritizing to think about the next thing. So we're not in that moment. We're thinking about what we got to do next. So we're not in that moment.
So if something is number one for you in a season or in a day, don't think about what's number 10. Go ahead and handle number 1. Go ahead and take it. Go ahead and get number 1 off the list.
That's right.
But the key is knowing what you need to be doing for the particular season that you may be in. That's the key. Knowing what you need to be doing in the season that you are in.
And so back to that, when I started doing that with her, I just know I didn't even notice the difference in her. She wanted to talk more. She wanted to share her day with me more. When I came home from work, Mama, guess what happened today? She wanted to be
the moment.
We were emotionally connecting with each other.
Seize the moment. Seize the moment. Don't allow life to dictate how you embrace the moments that's given to you. Okay, because life is going to throw things at you, but don't let it dictate the totality of how you move. Take the moment again. You taking that moment with Rosa. Take the moment in your marriage. Okay, y'all both in school, but have those days when you say, okay, babe, when your paper's due. Well, mine's due Tuesday. Mine is due Tuesday at midnight. Okay, but mine is due Monday at 5. Well, the day is Sunday. You know what? We're going out to eat today.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Hey, okay. The kids in the shower. They're getting ready for. They're in the shower. They're on the other side of the house. All right, come on in here. Come on in here. Let's get this quickie in. Take them. I'm serious. Take the moment. And my God, quickies will change your life.
Yes, they will.
It'll be a blessing to your soul. Glory to God. Hey, hey. It'll be a blessing to your soul. Take the moment. Take the moment.
Yeah.
Take the moment. Take the moment when your day is frustrated, when you've had a frustrating day, and you call your spouse. For example, I may call you and your day has been stressful. Well, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you don't have 10 minutes to tell me everything that's going on, but I can take that moment to tell you it's going to be good. Stay focused, baby. You know what I'm saying? I can use that moment. I can take that moment that in 3 minutes, those 3 minutes can make the next 5 hours of your day better, because now I've taken that moment to speak into your life.
Yeah. So
when life throws things at you, you learn how to control that moment.
Yeah.
You can't change what happened. Wallace Williams says, "Shabba baba." Yes, I got some witnesses. Quickies will change your life. Quickies will change your life. And when you start getting my age, sometimes you
baby. Lord have mercy.
Quickies will change. Yeah. So take the moment.
Take the moment.
And stop complaining about, man, this is good. I feel it. Listen, are we helping anybody tonight? Stop complaining about the time that you don't have, or what's not good enough. If you both know where you're going, and if it's requiring, you don't have children, so you're working more because you have a plan, or you have children, but you have, your in-laws or your parents, they're helping to do that, or mother-in-law having to come to the house for a while, and mother-in-law kind of irks you a little bit. Whatever the case may be, don't complain about necessarily what you're having to do when you know what the plan is. You prioritize. Yeah. So make the best of every moment. Yes. Build in every moment. Shameless plug, at the church, we've been doing this series about being in a cave. A cave is a dark, cold place. And we've been talking about embracing that place. So basically we're singing the same song, but a different tune. Yeah. Embrace the place and make the best of it. Build there and figure out how to grow there, understanding that season is going to change. Yeah. The time will come that you will wish you would be able to take Rosa to school.
Yeah, so true.
We'll be older. True. As much as we're looking forward to having an empty nest, praise our God, Jehovah. As much, the time will come that we will wish. I miss my babies. I do. I miss them. I mean, even Markel, and he gave us the worst hell. Is my boy watching? That's my Markel. And you know what? I mean, just growing, and it's life. It's life. That's my boy. But I miss all of my babies. And sometimes I'm thinking now, because he's always going and traveling and doing his thing. And Brianna, she's doing her thing. And Kamari's in the military. And I mean, we have our babies doing their thing. Yeah. And so there are times I wish I could have certain moments, that maybe I even complained about in time past. Yes. Maybe that aggravated me in time past. So what we've got to learn how to do is embrace the moments that we have and make the best of them. Yes. Don't say what's not good enough, but make the best of them. Yes. And if your spouse is giving you moments while they are building, you push them to do that. Yes. You push them to do that. Yeah. Now, I have to be intentional about giving you moments, but I also need you to push me in the fact that when I give you a moment, you embrace it and appreciate it because you understand where we're landing. Yes. And what that's going to do in turn is make me as your husband want to give you moments even more?
Yeah.
Can I wait to do this? Is this really necessary? Can I change this?
Yeah.
Can I leave this early? Do I really need to be in this meeting? Can I send somebody else here? Is this individual's emergency, does that constitute an emergency for me? Because everybody's 911 is not your 911. I don't care who you are.
That is so
You can be the Pope of the apostolic prophetic. Everybody's 911 does not constitute an emergency. That's a part of prioritizing. You know, because I think I've had people that text me, 911, and then I call and I'm like, yes, what's going on? And I mean, it's something like,
So what you're saying is sometimes we stress over prioritizing stuff that stress over prioritizing stuff that we shouldn't even be making.
That don't have nothing to do with us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That don't even need to be in your schedule. Why are they in your schedule when they don't even have the right to be connected to your brain space?
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
So one of the new things I'm saying is I don't have brain space for that. I don't have the brain space for that. I'm not putting myself in this situation because I don't have the brain space. I don't have the brain. I don't have the energy for that. Why am I? Because I'll do all that and then I don't have time to embrace a moment with you because I gave something my brain space that didn't deserve it.
Wow.
You will find yourself satisfying people who are trivial and will walk out of your life and care less, because at the end of the day, what they care about is me, myself, and I. And if you're not careful, am I helping anybody? You will be giving the wrong people your energy, your time, and your space. And then you'll find yourself being bitter because after all you give and all you do, some of those same individuals will turn around and give you nothing and have an excuse for why they don't or didn't. And now you feel bitter. And so then you start operating from a place of bitterness. You better learn how to prioritize the things that's most important. And it's okay to say that's not important to me today.
And don't let them make you feel bad because you're not making them important.
Yes.
Yeah, because people will do that.
Yes.
They will try to make you feel bad because you're not making them number one priority. And this is how you know if they're not the main person in your life or they should be priority. If they will allow you to take all your time away from those that matter the most and won't say nothing about it. Yes. They're not priority.
Yes. Yes. And somebody said it best, and make themselves a victim. And make themselves a victim. No, you gotta know what's most important to you. Now, Lady Pierce, you said something else, and so many people are saying that this is good and this is helping them. And this is what Raw is all about. I'm stuttering. This is what Raw is all about, of being able to, in our last few minutes together, to create a forum where we can laugh, enjoy, but talk about some real things.
Yes.
Talk about some real things that hinder marriages and hinder couples in the middle of you being on the praise team, in the middle of you being a preacher, in the middle of you loving God, in the middle of you serving in church, in the middle of you being a businessman, whatever it is that you do, being able to really talk and share. And so this is why we decided to get on and do this summer edition, because so many reached out to us and said, this is how this Raw, Real, and Uncut give us life. Yeah. Give us life. Somebody wrote us and said, this was one time that my spouse and I agreed upon something. Wow. That we would sit down together and laugh more about Raw, and then hang up and talk while we're eating snacks and so on and so forth. People remember my story about you and eating up my Oreos, and the person said, but they'll eat Oreos laughing and talking. It's break, that's what this is all about.
That's what this is all about. Yeah.
And being real about it. Yeah. And I know I say some things that's kind of unorthodox. It kind of may make some people feel uncomfortable. But here's the question: am I lying?
No, you're not.
So if I'm not lying and I'm speaking the truth, Truth is true.
Truth is true.
If I'm speaking what's right, it's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I believe for those that will earnestly hear and embrace what we're saying, it'll change your life.
Yeah.
But you said something, and again, we only have a few more minutes. You said something about prioritizing. You said, don't try. Somebody said, what's that say?
Shamitria.
Okay, what she said. I'm finna speak in tongues. Shamitria L. King says, oh my God, this is awesome. Yeah, bless you, Shamitria.
Bless you, Shamitria.
She want to say it like she all smart because she can say it fast.
No, I was trying to help you out.
Bless you, Shamitria. Okay, Shamish. Say it again.
See? Shamitria.
Bless you. I'm glad, and that's what it's all about. And thank you for that comment. Because and watch this. I sometimes get emails. I call it hate mail of people all the reason why. You know, for whatever reason, all this too. But well, maybe this is not the forum for you. Maybe this is not the forum for you. But then we have so many people reaching out and say, "Hey, I need this.
Mm-hmm.
I need this. I need to see leaders who understand they're gifted. They can hear from God, having an anointing on their life. But I can say, you know, let's just be real.
Yes.
We gone through that too.
Yes.
We've gone through that too.
We don't know how to be nothing else but real.
I'm telling you.
I don't have time for that. No.
Been through too much to be any other kind of way.
Yeah.
All right. So but this is what I was going to say. You said something about you said when it comes down to prioritizing,
mm-hmm.
because you were talking good and I interrupted you. Just go back to when you was blinking your eye when you was feeling that you was talking.
I'm not.
Okay, but but what you said was you said that don't get caught up in just trying to think about everything
mm-hmm.
to the point that you get overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Let's close out with that because you were saying something awesome there. And hello to all. I see y'all. I see all of you. Hello. What were talk about that. Let's end there.
So yeah, when it comes to prioritizing, because we hear that word so often, and what has happened is instead of us focusing on what we need to do or what matters the most, we find ourselves trying to put our hands in so many things, and what we say, well, let me do this first, and then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to go to this, and then we find ourselves overwhelmed because we're overstressing it. We're overthinking the process of prioritizing. But that's not what it's for. When you're prioritizing, you're saying, okay, this is what matters most for me. This is what I'm going to focus on. And when I'm done with this, then I'll go to the next thing. But a lot of times when it comes to us, what we do is we'll try to take on so much, and just even thinking about, oh, I got to do this next. Oh, I got to do that next. And instead of us focusing on that thing that's in front of us, our mind it causes us to be scatterbrained. Then in turn, it causes us not to be emotionally connected to that person or that thing that we're involved in at that moment, because we're trying to put too much focus
so
on
we can be so we want to be connected to what we're doing at every moment.
Yeah, that's
good. We want to be connected in what we're doing. But I love it when we flow like this, because you realize that all this we have not talked about anything that was on our notes. So this is for somebody tonight.
And we're so busy trying to be perfect.
Say that.
In the prioritizing, just to say, because some are doing it just to say, well, I did this.
Let me say this to Shamitria. Hold on. She said, good night. You got to jump on this prayer line. Shamitria saved. I love it. See, your first name, sorry you saved. But please know this has blessed me tonight. Thank you all. I love you all. And I'll continue to keep you. Bless you. Bless you. I can't bless you. Bless you. And join us again. Let's join us again. I love it. Okay, but go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah, because so many times we do it. We say, we want to say, I did this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing, just to say that we've done it all.
Yeah.
But have we really embraced
that thing? Whatever number one was.
Yeah. Have we really even embraced number one, number two? And not only that, have we really embraced it? Or is it something that we really should be doing
at that time?
At that time.
Maybe that's why it took you so long to finish school. No, but both of us, watch this. We experienced
It's
that.
true though.
We experienced that.
Years.
Doing things only because I often talk about the degree that I got. That I would probably, and now God will take it, and it'll probably work for our good where we are. But it was just trying to prove something
to
people that watch this. They didn't even realize that we was in a race. And if they did, they were non-factors anyway to what I need to be doing in life. So it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
So, but I couldn't give myself over to the moment. Because again, I was just doing something without a clear plan of where I was landing.
Right.
And you experienced that too.
I definitely experienced that because so many around me, my peers and those that I knew, they were graduating, they were getting their degrees. And so here I am, trying to do the same thing, but I didn't have the grace for that at that time. Because I had other things. I had ministry going on.
Yeah.
I had, just even when we first got married, just trying to focus on marriage.
Yes.
I had so much going on, and a lot of times we will put too many things on ourselves, just trying to prove something.
Prove it a point to non-factors.
Yeah.
People at the end of the day not gonna help you with a bill. That's what I'm saying. My mind has shifted in so many things. I love everybody. There's some things that I feel like it's good to do and you need to do. And there's some things that I feel like it's good to do and you should do when time and life gives you the opportunity. But you have to operate in balance. I'm telling you, and so many of you, your marriage is messed up. You went out to purchase things, to do things based upon the opinion of non-factors.
That's right.
And what I mean by non-factors is, yes, they love you, but whether you up or down, what are they gonna do for you?
Right.
What are they gonna do for you?
Yeah.
So you stress and stretch because of non-factors.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that from a prideful place.
Right.
You love them. You love them. You care about them. You want them to make it. But there comes a time where you say, wait, what? Why are you doing this? Ask them about why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And that's what stresses us. That's why a lot of times we don't have energy, again, for our families. It's not just the fact of the hours you're working. It's not just the fact that you're not getting enough rest. But many times we're giving the wrong things our energy, or things that should have less of our energy. We're giving all of our energy to that. And so though your life is busy, when you do have small moments, you can't take them because you've given everything else your reserve that did not deserve it.
That's right.
So you want to make sure you're giving your energy to the right things. All right, y'all. Did y'all enjoy Raw tonight? We're out of time. Did y'all enjoy Raw tonight? Yes. Let's look at some of these comments. We got 2 minutes left. Terrell Lane said, now that just hit hard. Wow. Man, embrace that, Terrell.
Yes.
Shout out again to the men, y'all. Come on, media team. Give it up for the men. If y'all date anybody who are not on right now, they're not the one. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's time to get on Raw and learn some stuff. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. Did y'all enjoy? Natasha Monique Durbin said yes. Steertus Harvey said yes. Give your energy to the right things. That's right. Cheryl Lampkin. Yes. I love it. I see all your comments. Awesome. That's right, Adrian Moore. Shout out to the men. If you're watching right now, Keidra. Hey, Keidra. If you're watching now with your spouse or your fiance or your boyfriend, give them a shout out right now on this live. Come on, give them a shout out. Madeline said, this was great for me. God, I'm thankful. Bless you, Madeline. This is why we do this. Yes. All right, shout out to Jeremy. Look, Jeremy said, this has blessed me. I love it when the men are on. I love it. Shout out. And listen to this. The men of the RC Nation are on. Yes. Listen, if you need a good saved man, come to the RC Nation. and if one of them got somebody that's not a good one,
get out.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. Y'all smile. Okay, yes. Come on, give shout out. I see you. Michael Starlin is on. Shayla Fleet, I joined late, but I'll go back and watch. Do that, Shayla, and let me know how you enjoyed it. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, shout out. All right. Kiana Grant said, well, no, that's not Kiana. Stacy giving herself a shout out. Kiana, give your husband. Kiana, give yourself a shout out. Yes, indeed. Give your husband a shout out. All right, Vivian Hunt. Worked late, but I heard about 10 minutes. Love it. Bless you. There you go, Kiana. Stacy Grant Jr., shout out to you, boo. Nobody can say that I heard. Bill. All right. Alfred Thomas, come on, give it up for the minute. I know I'm missing. I'm probably missing. Yeah, all right. Listen, look. Dad is watching. All right. Hey, yes, indeed. I love it. I love it. Give him a shout out. Give him a Cornelius. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yeah. Bless y'all. Bless y'all. Bless y'all. Yes, the Drakes are watching. I love this. I love this. I love this. Here's why we do this. Here's why we do this. And oh man, we're out of time. Here's why we do this. Because so many times, I hear women say all the time, all these things with men and so on and so forth. Y'all know at the RC Nation, I don't believe in bashing men. That's we right. Don't bash men, that's right. But we push them because women are not perfect either. That's right. Women are, we all have our things that we have to work towards and push. But I honor all of the men, and I'll go back and see all the men that are on tonight for watching this with your spouse or with your girlfriend, with your fiance, whatever the case may be. And depending on where the relationship is, you know, chew the meat and spit out the bones. All right. So of course, there's some things that if you are just girlfriend and boyfriend wouldn't fit your context right now. But take what you need and be better. Yeah. Love is great. Black love is awesome. Yes, it is. Black love, I love black love. I love black love. Yes. Black love is awesome, but love, period. Yeah. Love, period. And I said black love because the real deal is I pastor a predominantly black church. Yes. I live in a city. Yeah, so that's just what it is. Yeah. But love is amazing. And when you find someone who loves you back, and again, you can do life together and you know where you're going, that's even more amazing. Yeah. So listen, don't forget about the chocolate letter. I didn't read a chocolate letter tonight, but the next time we get on, we'll read a chocolate letter. Stay tuned so you can know about the next time that we will get on. All right, stay tuned. Stay connected to this page. Go right now. As soon as we hang up, like the Real Church page, and also go and like the Bishop Norman Pierce page. I cannot get any more friends on my personal page, but go like the Bishop Norman Pierce page and also the Real Church page. Remember that when we do Raw, this is another reason why we take a break. Everybody that writes us or emails us, we get in contact with them. And again, we prioritize. If we're talking with 30 people, it's impossible to be able to do this every week. That's right. So even in the laughter, this is ministry for us. It is. This is ministry for us. So that's another reason why we often take a pause. But sending that chocolate letter, the information, I believe that the media team has put it up. And then also you can go back, know what the chocolate, send a chocolate letter. The chocolate letter is basically anything concerning love, sex, and relationships. Tell us the backdrop of it, what's going on in your relationship. We'll talk about it. We'll laugh about it. And then what we always do is have at least one session with that couple. And I mean, we hear everything from dealing with in-laws to outlaws to problems with, somebody wrote in about they had some issues because the wife was making more money and how the wife was acting. I mean, you name it. We deal with it. And so everybody that sends a chocolate letter in, we always offer them at least one session with Lady P and I. Okay, family, we're out of time. I love you. I'm glad that you joined us tonight. Have a great night.